Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap for June 6th. Today I'm filming it outside, of course, as you probably recognized, at County Line Square for reasons that I'll explain in a moment. Last week was another very busy week. Starting with last Friday night, we had a special dinner for the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference. It was an annual recognition dinner and also swearing in new officers and things held out at the Marriott Suites. It was attended by all the local mayors throughout DuPage County, and Dan Cronin, who happens to be DuPage County Board, was given the award by the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference. It was attended by myself and my wife, as well as Steve Stricker, our village administrator, and his wife. The big news, though, is why we're filming it here, had to do with the Run the Ridge 5K. The tent was right about where we're standing right now, as well as a stage for the singer. It was Miss Parker Grace Murphy. She sang the national anthem. At just age 9, she has a new CD out. That was a big hit. The main MC was Mike Adamle. You might recognize his name from last year. He was also an NFL player for, I believe, the Bears, as well as a co-host on the American Gladiators. He's a truly inspiration to all of us and actually ran the race himself. In addition, that night I attended a dinner for a Burr Ridge resident, Dr. Satya Ahuja's wife. I had a big event out in Tuscany and Oak Brook, also attended by the Gopal Lalmalani, the mayor of Oak Brook. It was great to see him 2 nights in a row. In addition, this week we had a Willowbrook Burr Ridge Chamber of Commerce. We had their monthly lunch, but even more importantly, they had their business expo, which was held over the Willowbrook Inn, which was the former Holiday Inn along Route 83. There were probably 40 or 50 businesses that were there, everything from painting, from house painters to banks, as well as my own company. We had a booth there. It was very well attended from 1 o'clock till almost 6 o'clock that night. So I recommend that next year if you want to know more about the local businesses and the services that are being provided. In addition, on Thursday, Congressman Peter Roskam came to town. You might recognize his name from out in the Wheaton area. He's actually Deputy Whip in Washington, D.C. He actually wanted to come out to talk to us about some of our local pressing issues. His district now, because of all the gerrymandering, actually starts out in Wheaton and ends up carving out to the northern part of Burr Ridge, everything north of Plainfield. For those of you who might be getting this email, you might actually be in his district now. He is a staunch supporter of our founding principles and a relatively conservative, actually very conservative congressman who's really carrying the message well for us and representing us well in Washington, D.C. We talked a lot about our local issues, everything from the pensions that have kind of gone out of control throughout the years to our desire to get our own zip code, as well as some of the issues faced by District 180, our Burr Ridge Middle School, everything south of 87th Street, and the kind of things that might affect that. We sat there together for an hour. He and his staff, or 2 members of his staff, Victoria from his Washington D.C. office and Brian McCarthy from his office in Wheaton. Tonight, on Friday night, because actually today I'm actually filming it on Thursday. But tomorrow night, on Friday, Conscience on the Green starts. It'll be the last band from last year. The only band that was unable to play, the ABBA Tribute Band, will be playing at 7 o'clock sharp on Friday night, and we certainly hope to see you there. And the reason I'm filming it on Thursday today is because of lack of availability between my schedule and our camera guy, the guy behind the lens. But if you happen to be wondering why I might be wearing this Ronald Reagan tie today, is because this morning, or I should say Thursday, on June 5th, is the 10th anniversary of Ronald Reagan's passing. And there were celebrations all across the country, being at the big 10th anniversary. However, the president of Eureka College and one of the vice presidents actually was out in Simi Valley at the Reagan Library attending it. But they still had probably 80 or 90 people attending at Eureka, and including a laying of the wreath at his alma mater and by the statue dedicated to Ronald Reagan, certainly one of Illinois' favorite sons. Thanks again for joining us. I hope you have a great week and weekend. Once again, hope to see you at the Concert on the Green starting on Friday night with the ABBA Tribute Band.